Game 3 is upon us. This time we travel to the characters' home ice of the movie theater, where hopefully they'll fare better than they did up in the North Pole. Team Christmas comes into this game with a 2-0 lead in the series thanks to a high-flying group of reindeer. And now, with this being a 7-game series, this game is a must-win for the characters, because you certainly don't want to go down 3 games to none and be forced to win the next 4 games in a row. Now let's see if the characters will be able to defend home ice and take the game here. It's Game 3, and it's go time. The teams are out on the ice, the puck is dropped, and Game 3 is a go. The characters have the puck first, for once. They're skating it into the zone, pass across, gets picked off, and now the Christmas team is going the other way with it. Jesus has it up along the boards, tries to pass it over the middle, which it does, gets to Comet. Comet fires a shot off the post! That was almost a disastrous start for the characters. A quick score after they're already down 2 games to none in the series. Oh man. But luckily, I don't know if Ron was able to get a piece of that one or not, but either event it stayed out of the net. As the pass goes across, a one-time shot gets blocked, and the characters pick it up and take it down the ice. Oh, that was a bad turnover. Sally with the shot. Nice save by Frosty. Really had to step up big there for the Christmas team. Hans Gruber has it, gets it down to Sally. Catwoman. Now it looks like the characters are trying to set up a nice bit of offense, and then one errant pass and it all goes away. As they are finally able to clear the zone, and the Christmas team finally gets it out of danger. Santa fires a shot and it almost trickles in. But luckily, the defender was there. But then Blitzen picks up the loose puck, comes around in front, and buries it home. Again, this Christmas team is being absolutely carried by the reindeer. Now Davy Stone comes away with it. Skates it in himself. Fires a shot on it. It's behind Frosty. And it slowly trickles into the net. Can you believe it? That was absolutely insane. Frosty makes the initial save. It jumps up over his shoulder. I thought for sure the defenseman, I don't remember exactly who it was, but I thought for sure he was going to be able to stick that one out. But then it just slowly creeps across the line. And now it's a tied game at 1 in the first period. Maybe the characters aren't going to go quietly into the night like some might have thought. Santa Claus has it, throws it out front, the wide open person, and he scores. Dancer yet again. Finds the back of the net, and the reindeer are flying high today, like they have all series. The Christmas team really relies on all their reindeer, and their reindeer are showing out for them, as Christmas takes a 2-1 lead with Dancer's first goal of the series. All right, the puck is back in the character zone, but the Christmas team has it. Skates forward with it, gets it over to Comet, who has a nice open lane, can skate across, and he fires it on, and he scores too. The quick response by Christmas after they just scored a goal is they've employed this method many times before, where they'll score a goal and immediately push for another one. And they've increased their lead to 2 in this Game 3. And yet again, it was another reindeer getting in on the action. All right, Jesus has it, passes it over to Dasher. And he's got a bit of lane. He fires a shot just wide. That was almost another goal for the Christmas team heading into the first break. They've already got a 2-goal lead with only 20 seconds left in this period, but they're really pushing for another one. He bounces it off the end boards, gets it back out front, fires a shot, and they do get another one as Dasher scores his 3rd goal of the playoffs, and now the Christmas team is really piling it on. As Dasher takes that feed from Jesus and he buries it. Absolutely buries it. That was just a disastrous end for the characters. Unbelievable. Christmas, they have not slowed down whatsoever. I guess they're riding the high of the Christmas spirit, the Christmas joy, the holly jolliness. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, they cannot stop and they won't stop, as it appears. He's got some room, fires a shot on, and it's blockered away by Ron. Pepper Potts picks it up, passes it to Sally, who gets it over to Harry Potter. He skates in with it, gets around the defender, throws it to Hammer. He was probably trying to shoot, but he had a wide open net if he could get that back across crease to Harry Potter. It's just, I guess it's just one of those series for the characters. They get a good play going, and they just can't find the guys that the Christmas team seems to find. And Vixen comes away with it. Looking for somewhere to pass it. Finally just ran out of time, and the characters come away with it. But then they still cannot clear the zone as Vixen gets it again, fires a shot on, and it's saved. Scrooge has it, gets it down to Rudolph, who gets it to Vixen in the middle, who takes a shot, and it almost trickles in, but it just stays wide. Another offensive zone win for them. The one-time shot by Buddy the Elf, and he is celebrating. His first point of the playoffs, first goal at least, and Christmas just expands their leads. Like, this series is turning into a whole lot of nothing. Like, the characters can't even catch a break as Buddy the Elf, the fourth line winger for the Christmas team, finds the score sheet. It's a 5-1 game and a must-win game for the characters, and the characters are getting absolutely demolished. I don't know what they have to do. They have to figure it out really quick, or else this will go by the wayside of a sweep, and you'll really see how much, the Christmas, like original Christmas characters, I guess, the traditional Christmas characters, how much they really think they mean to Christmas. Hans Gruber gets the puck off the faceoff. Oh, and the Christmas team is going to take a penalty for tripping. Who's going to the box? It is Prancer. Wow. So now the characters get one of, I guess, their first break of the game where they're going on the power play. I know they didn't do too much with it in the first game, but they've got to do something here, or else this series is basically over in this game alone. Like, they don't even have to play game 4. They could just call it after game 3. It really does look like the characters are going to have to try to find a way, if they want to win the series, to win 4 games in a row, which that is a tough ask, especially when they've been losing these games the way they have. Like, they haven't even really kept, like, they keep them close for like a period or two, but then all of a sudden the Christmas team just pulls far and away from them as Neville skates that one into the net, and it's taken away from him. Rudolph has it, gets it over to the Grinch, passes it forward to a streaking Buddy, has to stop as the defender got back for him, and he just skated it into the corner for some reason. Oh, and Vixen, I believe. And Buddy scores his second goal of the game. Oh my gosh. The characters, I believe, they're just out of hope. There's just, you can't come back from that. You're down 6-1, first game on home ice in the series. You got to come back then, the next day, or next game, I guess, and figure out what you got to do to find a way to win. Because, again, they're losing this game by 5 goals in a must-win situation. It is definitely a tough scene to be a characters fan right now. Here comes the Hebrew Hammer. Takes a hit, keeps on trucking. Finds his open ice. Kind of skated along. But then he gets the rebound, and Hebrew Hammer tucks it home himself. Nice. It was just like a bouncing puck all over the place. Sally threw a shot on. That was a nice toe save by Frosty the Snowman. But it stayed right there, and Hebrew Hammer was right spot, right time, as he, again, just gets the consolation prize of making this a 6-2 hockey game. But hey, you can't say that the characters went quietly. Dancer has it, throws it up to the point. Kevin passes it forward. Nice shot, nice save. Oh, I didn't even realize this, but the characters are playing their backup goalie, Oogie Boogie. I don't know when or how that happened, but again, Catwoman picks up another nice toe save and tucks it home. And now it's a 6-3 game. So they are showing some signs of life. But again, they did this kind of like in last game where the final minute or so, they were having so kind of good offense and just couldn't really like find anything to get it going. But, this time, again, it's a 3-goal game now with 50 seconds left. But again, they have it up in the zone. Frosty covers it. And there's 15 seconds left. Christmas has it in deep in their own zone. And they're skating it out. They just really got to count the clock down. They're up by 3 goals. There's no point in trying to shoot again. They've already got the win, as I think that's what they're doing. They're just passing it around, not actually looking for... Oh, just kidding. Comet decided he was going to take a shot and almost scored. But anyway, that's the game. That's the 3-0 series lead, and the characters are looking absolutely worse for wear. Like, that was just an embarrassment right there until, like I said, like the final 5 minutes or something. That's when they decided to finally start playing, and they actually scored a couple goals back-to-back, and, just enough to, like, make you say, oh, well, surely they're not going to, tie this game or anything, right? right? But then, alas, it was too much for them as they built too much of a deficit, and unfortunately for them, they find themselves down 3 games to none, and it's really looking like Christmas is just gonna run away with this thing. But in the event, you got to play again. Got to find a way to win. And that's all the characters have to do. They just have to find a way to win.